So I've recently made the switch from MailChimp to ActiveCampaign. So for me, this was a big deal, not only for my own business about how it operates, but also because I'm a digital marketing educator. So my opinion affects you guys. So keep watching this video to hear what are the 5 reasons why I made the switch. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Emiley and I'm a brand and content strategist who loves helping small business owners just like you build their brands online. So MailChimp made a whole lot of changes earlier on this year, and it means that their free account no longer sends automated emails unless you were on their free account before the switch happened. I've been asked again and again by my clients and my community whether they should stay with MailChimp and pay, or whether they should move to a different provider. So back then I created a video called 5 MailChimp alternatives, which you can go and watch now, because that one susses out the 5 top performing email software providers and does a little bit of a comparison. So if you're thinking about making the switch, maybe go and watch that one now. I still 100% think MailChimp is a great option to start with if you're a small business owner and you're just starting to dabble in email marketing. It's really good if you're not looking for that complex automation and you are happy with a few simple templates. But in this video, I'll be sharing the 5 reasons why I made the switch to ActiveCampaign and why you might consider doing the same. So let's start at number 5. Deliverability. So this is something that a lot of business owners don't actually think about when they're choosing their email software provider, and that's how likely it is that your emails are going to actually land in the inboxes of your subscribers. So emailtester.com did a test on the deliverability of MailChimp versus ActiveCampaign, and ActiveCampaign trumped MailChimp with almost 96% deliverability, while MailChimp came in at about 85%. Also, another thing to note is that in Gmail, they will land in the primary inbox more often than the promotional inbox. So this is a big one to note because majority of the world's email traffic is actually going to a Gmail address, and you want to end up in that primary email tab because that's what people see first. I created a whole nother video on how to avoid the promotions tab, which you can go and watch now. Number 4 is a great interface. So I don't know why, but MailChimp's interface really grinds my gears, especially once they made the change to audiences as opposed to lists. If you're a MailChimp user, you'll know what I mean. It means you have to dive into that audience and then you can see the emails that were sent to that audience rather than seeing an overview of all of your emails that have been sent recently. I find I end up getting confused and end up clicking through lots of different things to try and find what I'm after. I find it not that user-friendly. This is totally a personal one because I think ActiveCampaign makes so much more sense. It's really easy to understand. It's not cluttered. You can customize your home screen so you can have all the things that you're ready to click on or things that are of interest to you right up there straight in front. This is such a personal thing, but I thought it was worth mentioning because if you're someone that doesn't really get technology or struggles with technology like I do sometimes, then ActiveCampaign might be a goer for you. Number 3 is registration forms. So with MailChimp, they seem to overcomplicate this whole process. So if you're going for an embedded form versus a pop-up form, you've got to go through a different process, which just doesn't really make a lot of sense. ActiveCampaign allow you to create a bunch of different registration forms, whether it's inline, pop-up, floating bar, and it can actually automatically connect through to WordPress or Facebook, depending if you've got these functionalities set up. So if you're loving this video so far, please give it a thumbs up because I really want to know if you love this sort of content so I can create more of it, and consider subscribing because I release new videos every single Tuesday. Number 2 is list management. So on MailChimp, you might have a bunch of different lists for different opt-ins that you've created. Maybe you've created email series for each of them, and so you've got separate lists. The problem is if one person has downloaded 4 different opt-ins, then they appear on 4 different lists, and that means they're counted 4 times, which really adds up. If you've got hundreds or thousands of people opting into multiple different lists, then they're counted multiple times, which really adds to your total number, which then adds to the price that you end up paying for. So you might end up being pushed into a higher price bracket just because your subscribers have been counted multiple times. In ActiveCampaign, you have one list, but then you can tag it, and you can actually automatically tag it. So if someone's downloaded an opt-in, they'll just be automatically tagged, saying that they've downloaded that. So you can send them an automated email sequence that's specific to that opt-in, or you can send out campaigns that are specific to that group of people that have downloaded that opt-in. You can also add tags based on links that have been clicked. So if someone's really interested in a particular product that you offer and you want to put a tag on that product, then if they click the link to go to your website for that product, then they'll be automatically tagged with that particular product. And the biggest reason why I made the switch is automation functionality. So I absolutely hate the way that MailChimp runs their automations. It's not visual, it's not easy to use, it's not easy to edit. If you've got a complicated funnel and you want to make a change or add a new email, you have to do all this weird switching and copying and hacking, and it's just so complicated. Plus, you can't create deviant paths. So you can't have an email and say, if they open this email, you send them this email. If they didn't open that email, you send them that email, which is something I really, really needed. ActiveCampaign, on the other hand, creates these beautifully visual automation sequences. So you can either use one of their recipes that they've already created or create your own. And the cool thing is that you can really, really get down to specifics and nurture that person through a process to get them through to buy. So different people require a different amount of coaxing or education or convincing, so you can actually tailor that particular process based on their actions, which I think is really cool. So are you sold? Well, go and sign up to their free trial, which you can do via the link in my description. This is an affiliate link, but I've literally just made the switch. So I've done a bunch of research, and I truly believe that this is the email software provider you should be choosing. So go and click that link and give them a try and see if it fits your needs, and I'd love to hear what you think. But if you're still shopping around, go and watch my video 5 alternatives to MailChimp, where I've done the hard work for you and I've done a bunch of research into ActiveCampaign. It's got a little bit more detail in that video, but also for other providers that might be a really, really good fit for your business. So go and watch that one now, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. But I'll be back here next week with another video I know you're gonna love. So until next time, bye for now.